Listo, empecemos a grabar, Eva.
Ready. Okay, let's start
Súper.
recording of it.
Bueno, hola a todos
Perfect. Okay,
nuevamente.
super.
Feliz lunes.
Everyone,
Para
hello.
nosotros es un
Happy
placer
Monday
hacer
for
esta
us. It is
llamada.
a real
Yo
pleasure
estoy muy
to
feliz
be on
de
this
poder
call with you.
nuevamente
I'm
estar
super happy
en un
to be
negocio
able
con
to
mi
be
esposo.
again
Tenemos
in
varios y
business with
este es
my
nuestro
husband. We
consentido.
have a few,
Y
and
quiero
this
abrir
is
esta
our
llamada
best,
contándoles un
our
poquito
preferred
de
one. So
por
I
qué estoy
want
aquí.
to
¿Por
start this
qué
call
si
telling you a bit
ustedes
about
que me
why I'm
siguen
here,
seguramente
why
están
you who
aquí
follow me
porque me vieron
and
en redes
probably are
sociales
here
hablando de
because you
este
saw me on
maravilloso
social
catch?
media
¿Por
speaking
qué
about this amazing
decido
patch.
empezar a hacer esto con mi
Why
esposo?
did I decide to
Miren, yo
start
llevo en esta
this
industria ya
entrepreneurship
más
with
de
my
5 años y
husband?
medio,
I've been for over
una
five
industria
years and a half
maravillosa, una industria en
working this
donde
industry, this
definitivamente
wonderful
nuestra
industry,
vida
in
financiera puede
which
cambiar.
definitely our
Pero
financial
cuando yo
life can
vi
be
que
changed
mi
forever.
esposo
But when
estaba
I
haciendo
saw
cosas
that my
maravillosas
husband
dentro
was
de esta
doing
empresa
amazing
y él
things in the
solito se
company,
empezó a
and
generar
on his
lo
own,
que
he
empezó a
started to
generar,
generate what he
yo
started
dije,
generating
ok,
on
aquí hay
his
algo
own.
interesante,
I
mire,
said,
todos si
wow,
unimos
there's
fuerzas.
something
¿A qué
interesting
voy
here,
con esto?
especially
Ustedes
if we
saben
unite
que,
our
si no saben,
strengths.
yo vengo de otra
Okay, and if you don't
compañía
know about
o de
this,
otra
I've been in
compañía en donde hubo
another
algo ahí
company.
que
I
me
was in
tocó
another company where
renunciar
something
gracias
happened
a que había
that
una
made me
póliza.
decide I didn't
Gracias
want to
digo
continue with
porque
them. Thanks to a
definitivamente todo
policy, and I
pasa por
say
algo
thanks too
y
because
yo confío
definitely everything
mucho
happens for
en
a
el
reason.
plan perfecto del
And I
universo y de
trust
Dios,
very
así que me
much on
trajo
the
aquí
universe and God's
en donde
perfect
unimos
plan.
fuerzas y
And I was
ahora
brought
no
here where I
solamente ayudar a las
united
personas a
with
hacer
my
dinero,
husband, and not only
sino
am
a
I helping
transformar
people
su
to earn
salud.
money,
Y
I'm
gracias a
helping
ese
people
parche hemos
transform their
visto
lives.
transformaciones
And thanks to
maravillosas
this
en
patch,
estos
we
últimos
have
7 meses.
witnessed amazing
Mi esposo y
transformations
yo
in these
hemos
last
visto
7 months.
una
My
transformación
husband and I
increíble
have
también.
followed
Entonces ahora tener la
a
posibilidad de
personal
ayudar a las personas a
transformation
hacer
too.
dinero,
So now we
pero
have the
con un
opportunity to help
producto
people
que
earn money,
funciona,
but
que tiene
with a product
patente,
that
que
works,
es
that is
tecnología
patented,
y que hay
which is
nuevamente
technology.
muchos
And
testimonios de
that again,
personas
there are so
que
many
este
testimonials
producto
of people
les está
about the
cambiando su
product,
vida y su
which is
salud.
changing their
Para
lives and
nosotros
their
es una
health.
bendición.
For
Yo
us,
siento
this is a
realmente que me
blessing,
gané la
and truly,
lotería.
I do feel that I
Este
won
plan
the
de
lottery.
compensación
This
es
compensation
increíble.
plan is
Nunca
amazing.
había
Never
estado en una
had
compañía con
I
un plan de
been in a
compensación
company
binario.
with
Mi
a
esposo les va a
binary
explicar
compensation plan.
acerca de
My
esto.
husband
Así que
will
quiero que
explain to
presten
you about
muchísima
this
atención. Yo
binary
le
plan. So I
pregunté,
want you to pay a lot of
hablara
attention, okay?
despacio
I
porque
asked him to
tenemos
please speak
interpretación, pero
slowly
igual
because we
quiero
have
que
interpretation, but
desglose
also I
estos
want him
puntos que
to
son tan
break up
importantes para
all
que
these
ustedes
points that are
empiecen a
so
generar
important
dinero
so you
y
can
si a lo
start
mejor ustedes
generating money
decidieron
as soon
simplemente
as
comprar el
possible. And
parche
if maybe
y
you
dijeron, bueno,
decided to simply
entro
purchase the
al
patch
plan de
and you
compensación
said,
por si
okay,
acaso un
I'm
día
going
empiezo a
to
generar dinero, por si
have a
acaso un día
space
yo comparto
as a
acerca de este
distributor
producto y
just in
alguien
case
me
one day
compra
I
y gano
start
dinero.
generating money or I start
Perfecto.
sharing about the
Y hoy
product and it
quiero
works and I can earn
nuevamente que
from it.
presten
Okay,
mucha
perfect.
atención
So today
porque
I
van a
want you
poder
to pay a
hacer
lot of
mucho
attention
dinero
because you're going
mientras
to be able to
transforman la
earn a
salud de las
lot of
otras
money
personas.
while you
Así
transform
que
human
eso es
beings'
un poquito
health.
de mi
So
historia,
that's a
por
bit
eso estoy
about
aquí,
my story. That's
por
why I'm
eso
here.
me
That
animé
is
a hacer
why I
este
decided I
emprendimiento con mi
wanted
esposo,
to
porque sin
do this
duda, si
entrepreneurship
él logró
and be
hacer lo
part
que
of this with
logró
my
hacer
husband
solito
because
en siete
if he was
meses,
able to do what
uniendo
he did
fuerzas,
on his own
sé que
in
vamos
seven
a
months,
llevar
I'm
la
sure
vida de
that if
muchas
we join
personas y nuestra
forces, we're
vida
going
a
to take
otro
many
nivel.
people's lives
Así
and our
que
own life
gracias
to the
por estar
next
acá,
level.
gracias por
So thank you for
acompañarnos.
being here.
Así que mi
Thank you
amor,
for being with
adelante,
us. So,
la sala es
darling,
tuya.
please, the floor is yours.
Well, thanks for that, babe. I love that. That was a great opening. And I'm really excited to be here with all of you guys. And I'm really, really excited to be with my wife. We had a very small break I mean, we have other businesses together, but being in this business model, we had a little bit of a break. And God had a different plan for us. He wanted us together to impact the world together. And, you know, things you don't know about the story is Jimena did some manifestation when we were on a vacation together that really brought us very close together. And then all this stuff just evolved and happened because of the power of her mind and the power of wanting to spend more time with us. So that's why we see here today because we found this product together and decided that this was something that we wanted to change the world with and change humanity and help humanity live a better life. So I just first of all want to just thank you guys for being a part of our team and saying yes and trusting us. This is a device that we're talking about that's changing people's lives, but what my wife and I are trying to do is create more of a movement. And what I mean by that is helping people with their health and their wellness in general. The right way to work out, the right food to ingest, the right supplements to take, so that you're living a better, longer, healthier life. And The patch is a big part of that, but what we want to do with this community is educate you on a level that's going to take your life and your well-being to a level that you never thought possible. And so the first thing I want to talk about in this business that I think is, in when you go into anything, a marriage, when you go into being a parent, when you go into having your own business, is the mindset and the right mindset to launch this business because you guys are entrepreneurs. Like, I don't know if you realize that or not. When you talk to Evelyn or you talk to my wife, when you signed up and you started a business, right? So if you started with the core package at 295, it costs you $295 to set up a business. And you can set up an LLC. You can go on to legal.com and set up an LLC, and you can have all the write-offs in the world. If you take somebody to dinner, you travel on vacation, and you talk about this business, you can write that off in your business. And so you started a business, and you can grow this business and have all those write-offs and have all of the capacity to build the business as much as you want. And you need to treat this like it's a business. You don't need to treat it like it's a hobby. You need to learn as much as you possibly can. Now, you don't need to be a scientist. You don't need to be a doctor. You don't need to know all the specifics. Matter of fact, I would say don't know all the specifics because if you do, you're going to talk above people's heads. And so, if what I would say is show up to all of our trainings, right? We're going to talk about that tonight. We have trainings on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We're working on a platform right now where you guys can learn all the things so that you don't have to know all this stuff to get started. We're going to give you the basic tools that you need to start talking about this product. If you can't show up to the calls on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, make sure you watch the recordings. Every Monday, we're going to have onboarding. So when you bring people into the business that are going to sign up as a core or sign up as advanced or premium, invite them to this call on Monday so we can help onboard them. When I came into this business, I didn't have this. I had to ask a lot of questions. I had to make a lot of phone calls. What Jimenez and I want to develop is something that when people come in, they have a great foundation to start learning and building their business. And that's what we built for you. We built a system that you could plug into that you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to recreate this. This is going to help you grow really fast in this business. And then the second thing, you need to believe what's possible. I don't care what's happened in your past. I don't care the failures that you've had in your past. What I'm telling you with this, and I'm going to show you the compensation that we've created in the last 7 months. There's people that have no social media following that are making $65,000 a week off this business, and they've been only enrolled 100 people in 2.5 years. So what my wife was talking about in this binary commission plan, it is unbelievable, and it becomes this snowball that grows really, really fast. But you got to treat it like a business. You need to believe that this product is going to change people's lives. One of the things my wife just said is this product is going to change humanity. But you need to believe and you need to share it with as many people as you can. And then you need to practice what you learn in these trainings so that you can talk to a lot of people and get really good at talking to people. Again, you don't have to be a doctor, a scientist. You don't have to have a master's degree, a bachelor's degree. You just need to understand the basics of this business and then go out and start talking about it. Once you have a transformation of your own and you start hearing testimonials from people that you've patched, you're going to have so much information to share with people. So we also have opportunity calls every Thursday in Spanish and English. So if you have someone that speaks English and you can't communicate with them well, or if you have someone that speaks Spanish and you can't communicate them well, every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have calls where we're talking about the business. We talk about the patch, who developed the patch, how the patch works, and then we talk about the opportunity at the end and how they can get involved or get their patches for free. So make sure that when you're calling people, when you're starting to talk to people, you don't need to know everything about the patch. What I would suggest you do is just invite people to get their opinion. Say, hey, listen, I started this new business. There's a call at 7 o'clock for like 15, 20 minutes on Thursday. I'd love to get you on that call. Here's the link. And I'd love to follow up with you and see what your opinion of this business that I started is. Because we have a system. So utilize it. You're not alone in this. This is not like you're starting a business, you signed up and it's goodbye. Listen, you started a business a week or two ago, and we're going to have these calls every Monday to get you started right so that you understand the back office. You understand the compensation model. You do not have to reinvent the wheel. We've already done it. Okay, we've been in this industry for 6 years. We learned a lot in the first one. We learned a lot in the second one. And now we're taking all of that education we got and we have a system now. We are here for you guys, and we're here to do something very, very special. So what I want to do now is I want to show you some things in our back office so that you guys can learn how to navigate and learn where things are. What I would suggest is just get in there and play around in the back office. Just click on things and just open things up. You can't hurt anything, you can't harm anything, but I'm going to show you the basics in the back office so that you know where to go and change things or find information. Okay. So I'm going to share my back office with you now. Let me just see if this is still active. Let me just log out of this so that you guys can see this. So this is the back office that you guys are going to get. You got an email. Your login information is your username that when you first signed up, it asks you for a username and a password. You're just going to put that right in here. Okay. And you're just going to hit login. So inside of here, the first thing you're going to do is go to your profile and update it. And how you do that is you just click on your name. Very simple. You go, you find your name, you click on that, and then you just hit change settings. Okay. When you hit change settings, this is all of your profile stuff. So this is your account settings. You can edit your picture, how you want your recognition, your date of birth, mail, all that. Anything that you want to change in here, you can change. Okay. You can also change your profile. Just go through here, look at all this, your addresses, the payment methods for your auto ship, how you want notifications, two-factor authentication, and then your annual renewal fee, which is like $99 a year, right? So if I click on this, it's going to tell me when I have to pay my annual renewal fee. I have to pay it in 93 days. Okay. So that's where you update your profile. So click on your name, then go to change settings. The same place that when you change your legs, when people enroll in the business, where you change your legs, meaning you have a right leg and a left leg. And to hit the first rank in the company, which I'm going to cover, is manager. You have to have two on your left and two on your right. And so where you change that is, let's just say that you want to go in here and look at this. You want to go in there. Like right now, we're building left. We're building left because our right leg is running away. And I'll explain that in a minute too. But this is where we're building left. But let's just say you have it on right and you've enrolled two people. Well, as soon as you enroll those two people, you need to go click on this and hit build left. And then it's going to change it. If I go to build right, it's going to give me a thing that says success, your binary preference has been updated. But I want to change it back to left because that's where I want to leave it for now. Okay, so that's how you update your profile. So how to, and then also how to change your legs, left and right. Ignore the strong leg outside. You don't even know that. This is where you need to build left and right. In other training, I'm going to talk about when you would change those legs for volume, but just for ease sake tonight, the most important thing is getting the manager. How you do that is you got to get two people left and two people right. I'm going to go into that further in a little bit, but this is where you change that. So also what you want to do is you want to make sure that your subscription is taken, okay, so that it's up to date. There's a reason why. If you're not on auto ship of at least one patch per month, you could lose all of your volume. And what I mean by that is you came in on our left leg, okay? We're building left. Everything we put on our left leg after you signed up goes under you and you get that volume, okay? So if you are not active, and let's just say in 3 or 4 months, you have $300,000 in volume and you become inactive because you don't have an auto ship, you could lose all of that volume. And if you had $300,000 in volume, that's $25,000 in commissions that you would lose out on because you lost that volume. So you never want to be inactive. It's very, very important to stay active. Now, in order to get paid, you have to have at least 2 auto ships per month. Okay. And those are patches for you. Okay. For you, your husband, those patches are for you every month. You have to have at least 2 on auto ship, 110 PV every month to get paid. To stay active, you have to have 55 PV. Okay, so if you're not a manager yet, the most you want to do is have 1 auto ship every single month so that you can stay active and not lose your volume. Okay, so how you
Baby, I
check your
just
monthly
wanna,
subscription is
I,
this is our
baby,
monthly
sorry.
subscription.
I just
Go
want to
ahead, baby.
piggyback on that. I just want to
Okay.
piggyback on that. De la manera como yo
The
veo
way in which
este
I
autoship,
see this auto shipment,
básicamente es como nuestra
basically,
renta,
it's like a
¿verdad?
rent,
Montamos un
okay?
negocio por
If you open a
$300
business
y
for
es nuestra renta
$300,
para mantener
this is
nuestro
your
negocio
rent to be able to
abierto.
maintain your
¿Qué
business
lugar
open.
allá afuera
Now,
nos permite pagar
where out there
$300
is
para
there a
empezar un
business that you can
negocio
pay
o
$300 for to
simplemente
start the
pagar un
business,
autoship
or
como
simply just
ese
pay an
para
auto shipment like
continuar
this
con
one
nuestro
to be
negocio
able
y
to
hacer
continue
mucho
with
dinero?
our
No
business and earn a
existe.
lot of money?
Entonces
It
vean
does
este
not
autoship,
exist. So look
uno,
at this
como la
auto
renta de su
shipment,
negocio,
one, like the rent
pero
of your
dos, y
business,
es lo más
and two,
importante,
and it's the most
es
important
estás
thing,
usando los
you're
productos.
using the
Cuando una
products.
persona toma
When
vitaminas,
somebody
¿por
takes
cuánto tiempo toma las
vitamins, how
vitaminas?
long do you take the
Toda
vitamins
la
for?
vida,
Your
¿cierto?
whole
Todos
life,
necesitamos
right?
tomar
We all
vitaminas,
need to take
¿verdad? Y no los
vitamins,
vamos a
right?
tomar nosotros, mi
And we're
esposo y
not
yo,
going to take
tomamos
them. My
algo que
husband
se
and
llama,
I,
bueno, es
we
algo que
take
también les
something which
podemos
is
contar más
called, that we can
adelante,
also share with you
athletic
later on,
drinks. Y en
athletic
ellos, en ese
drinks.
líquido,
And in that
trae
liquid,
prebióticos, trae
you
todas las
have
vitaminas que
probiotics, you
nuestro
have
cuerpo
all the
necesita,
vitamins that
nuestro
your body
organismo.
needs, that
Entonces
your
nosotros lo
organism
compramos
needs.
todos
So we
los
buy
meses.
that
Esa es nuestra
each
vitamina
month,
para
okay?
el
That is
cuerpo
our
y para
vitamin
estar
for
bien.
our body
Entonces,
and to be
véanlo también de esa
well.
manera. Usted
So see it
está
in that same
obviamente
way.
promoviendo salud
You are
y
obviously
necesitan
promoting
saber de
health,
qué se trata el
and you
patch
need
y
to
qué está
know what the
haciendo.
patch is
Entonces,
about and what it's
nuevamente, es
doing. So
básicamente
again,
el
it is
producto que tú
basically the
utilizas
product that
para,
you
uno,
use,
poderlo mostrar,
one, to be
poderlo
able to show
promocionar,
it, to
pero
be
sobre
able to
todo
promote it,
para
but
tener los
especially to
beneficios
be
del
able
patch
to have the benefits
X39.
of the patch X39.
Go ahead, baby.
Go ahead, Jay.
Thank you, baby doll. So yeah, this is the auto ship. So you're gonna click on this button up top. It says monthly subscription. This will tell you what you have. Like my wife and I on auto ship, we have the X39, X49, Silent Nights, Glutathione, and SP6. Those are the ones that we wear every single month, and they're on auto ship. So that's how you check if you are set up on auto ship. If you're not set up on auto ship, you can go over to store and click on patches. Okay. And then the X39 is going to be the first one. You're going to click on that one. And then you're going to add either if it's just one because you want to have one auto ship to stay active, or two. And then you're going to go down here to add to monthly subscription orders. You're going to click on that button. It's going to give you a green box here saying it's been added to your auto order. That's not exactly true. You have to go to the cart and actually check out. Okay, that's the only way that it's going to add it to your monthly subscription order. And then it's just, you're going to continue. Now, the auto ship needs to be set up 29 days just to be safe from when you signed up for the business. So if you signed up 310, I would make it 49 just to make sure that you don't miss out on and lose any kind of activity that you have in your volume in your business. Okay. So this is how you add a subscription afterwards. When you sign up, it's the second option that you can sign up for the auto ship there. But then what you want to do is once you sign up and you pay for it, which you don't pay for the auto ship until it sends out. Once you set that up, you want to go back here and just make sure that it's showing up in your monthly subscription orders. Okay. How you find your enrollment link. Okay. All you're going to do is go to organization. There's these bars on the top. Go to organization, hit enroll new. You're going to go through, hit I'm not a robot, join now. This link right here, that is your link that you want to copy and paste and put it in the notes in your phone. Okay, that's the link that when someone says, hey, how do I get the patches? That's the link that you're going to share if they want to become a brand partner in the business. If they want to become a customer in the business, you're going to scroll down and where it says preferred customer program, you're going to click on that. And this link up here is the customer link that you're going to share. Okay. Those are where you get it. So I would save both of those links. When someone says, I just want to buy it as a customer, you send this link and it's going to be connected to you. And that's how they're going to buy through your link. That's how you find it. Again, go into organization, enroll new. And then when you click enroll new, it's going to give you that link. If you want the customer, just scroll to the bottom, but save those so they're easily available for you to have. This is how you check commissions once you start making commissions, okay? It's very, very simple. Now, the thing that I love about LifeWave is they pay every single Tuesday, okay? And this is a ticker right here of your commissions that you're getting paid. This is this week already so far. You can see what you're making. But if you want a deeper dive into your commissions, if you click on commissions and then go to the first one, which is commissions, it's going to pull up. This is this week. Okay. But if we go to last week and I want to see what our commissions were, where we made money at, like I'm going to go over the comp plan in a minute, but this is where you find all of the bonuses that you're making money in. It's going to give you a breakdown. You click on that, it's going to tell you exactly what you made in that bonus. This is where you go find your bonus cycles. You go out and you find your matching bonus. You find out people that signed up for the business and people that signed up for it as a customer. So it's just go into commissions, and then there's gonna whatever week you click on, you're just gonna scroll to the bottom, and it's gonna show you in detail, up to the minute, what you're making off of each bonus that you can make. All right, the four ways, these four ways: cycle bonus, matching bonus, product, and customer introduction. Okay, so that's how you find your commissions. Now, how you enroll. I like to take people through it as a brand partner. When you sign up the first time, you kind of forget. So what I want to do is I want to take you through really quickly. So when someone asks you questions or I'm having an issue enrolling, I want you to remember how this works. Okay. So when they come in, they're going to select just like you did. If it's going to be advanced, they're going to hit that select button. Now, when they're on a cell phone, what you have to let them know is there's a lot more scrolling, right? Than just, being on a web page. So this is verifying. It's going to give you 6 sleeves. You're just going to hit continue here. So just remember this when they ask you so you can help people sign up if they're having an issue. This is the auto ship. You're going to select when your auto ship is. Okay. So we're signing up today, right? Our auto ship is going to be 4/17. Okay. So because I'm already signed up, that's why it's doing this. So 4/17 is going to be my auto ship. And then I'm just going to hit save. Okay. And then they're going to go through, fill out their personal information, just like you did. I agree, submit. When you hit I agree, submit, it's going to give you a verification page. It sometimes confuses people because the language is like, oh, you did everything great, you're ready to go, but you have to scroll to the bottom of the screen and hit submit again. The only way that they'll know that they signed up is they get an immediate email saying, congratulations for signing up. So just know those steps and go through it yourself so that when someone has any questions, you can kind of help them sign up over the phone if they have any of those questions. Okay. Um, the other thing is I want to talk to you guys about the importance of getting to manager. Okay. Getting to manager is the most important part of this comp plan. It's everything. Getting to manager is absolute everything. And I want to show you guys this. Okay. So how you get to manager is by bringing 4 people in the business. Okay. Could be your neighbor, could be somebody you went to school with, could be your brother, could be your sister, could be your mom, could be your dad. Okay. How you get to manager in this business is to bring 2 people in on your left, 2 people on your right, just means 4 people. That's how you get to manager. This business is about manager. So every time you bring someone in, you want to help them get to manager. So you want to help them sit down, go through their phone, say, who in your organization can we give a call? And then you want to help get those people to a call so that they can get the information so that they can sign up. You guys are brand new. I know when I started, I didn't have the information. That's why we have these calls every single week. Oh, I signed up. I got some information. The person that brought me in the business was doing it for a week. He knew as much as I did. So I went to somebody that was in the business for 2 years and had them do calls. That's what we do. We do calls for you guys, right? So you can invite them to those Thursday calls. I also have a call in English on Tuesdays, English only, and we do one on Spanish and Thursday. So try to get those people to those calls. But your biggest goal right now is how fast can you get to manager? And then when those people come in, you want to get them to manager. It's all about you getting to manager and you helping people get to manager because that's how you get to the top of the company. Focusing on that one thing. That's all you got to focus on. You got to help everybody get 4 people. Everybody knows 4 people. Every single person knows 4 people. So take them to manager. If you take those people to manager, I'm telling you, your business will just snowball and you'll make more money than you've ever imagined possible by just focusing on manager. Okay. So the other thing I want to share with you guys in the office as well is if you signed up for core and you're like, you know what, I'm going to make a run at this. I'm going to make this a business, but I need more patches to patch people, then you can upgrade your package from core to advanced or core to premium. And how you do that, you just pay the difference. So if you pay $295 for core and you want to upgrade to advanced to get more patches at a wholesale price, which is $535, you're going to pay $150 more for that upgrade. You go into store, and on the bottom, because we've already upgraded to the top package, it's not here. But if you go under store, the last box will be upgrade. And all you have to do is just go in there and you pay the difference. You get the rest of your patches sent to your house. That's how easy it is to upgrade. So we bought the premium pack because I wanted to have inventory to patch people. So if you want to do that, that's how you upgrade your package. Again, I want to also say this one more time. It's very, very important that you guys leverage our 3-day training. We had someone, the guy that's making $65,000 a week, for a month, he did all of our trainings. And I watched all of them. I showed up to every single one of them because I wanted to learn. What I would recommend is you guys show up to those for a while because every week is a little different. You're going to learn something new. We have testimonial calls, we have role-playing calls, we have onboarding calls, we have compensation calls. We have calls Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Leverage those. But most importantly, make sure that people that are coming in the business, they know about those calls. How you grow this business is to help the people down below you, being a leader, making sure they know that these calls exist. They know that these resources exist. So make sure that you bring people into the business. The other thing with learning is the back office has a resource tab. So if you go to the back office, there's a resource tab. What I would suggest is take 10, 15 minutes every day and go through all of these in the back office and learn. There's a lot of information in here. There's videos from David in here. So go into the back office and go through every single one of these. This is what I did. I went through every single product tab so I knew exactly everything about Lifeway. And it will not take you that long. You could do it from your phone. Sign in from your phone, put an earbud in. If you're going to the bathroom or if you're just, sitting in the car driving, turn it on and just listen or watch or read these things that are in this back office. Okay. So use that resource tab. Also, the hardest part of this business, you guys, the very hardest part of this business, why people will struggle or not successful in this business is they're not talking to people consistently enough. Bottom line, consistency is everything. No matter how you're doing this business, if you're on social media, consistency is everything. If you're meeting people out and about every day, it's consistency. If it's you've talked to people in the past, following up with them consistently, it's all about talking to people and getting into conversations with people. So what I like to do is I like to talk to you guys about what not to do. Everyone wants to learn what to do, but I want to start with what not to do in this business because it's really, really important not to do these things. Okay. And what I tell people, the first and foremost thing is when you get into a conversation with someone, don't talk about this being a network marketing business. Okay. Because people are going to put a wall up immediately. That's not the first thing you talk about when you bring this business up. Okay. I joined a network marketing business. I'm doing direct sales. I'm doing multi-level marketing. Don't do that. Right? If you're going to talk about the product, you're going to talk about the transformation, talk about that. I never talk about it being a direct sales company, ever. It never comes up. Not that I'm hiding it. It's just a direct sales compensation plan. It's a beautiful business. But again, I don't want to shut people down right when I start the conversation. The other thing I don't do is I don't dive right into the comp. If you dive right into the comp, then people are like, oh, that's why you're talking about it, because you're making a lot of money. Don't start with that. Never start with that. What I do start with is I start with opening up a conversation with questions. I look for opportunities to get into a conversation with somebody. Okay. And it's always open-ended questions. If I see someone yawning, I'm just like, man, you seem tired. Did you not get a good night's sleep? Oh man, I just feel like I never have enough energy. And then I'm like, well, I have something for you. What do you know about stem cells? And they're like, stem cells? I don't know that much about stem cells. And then I'll get into a conversation about stem cells, how expensive they are, how our stem cells go dormant 50% by the time we're 30, 90% by the time we're 60. That's why people are getting sleepy and always sleepy during the day because we don't have the stem cells to energize ourselves. I have something that can give you those stem cells back. If I see someone limping or I see someone in pain or someone with tape on, I'm immediately going to start having a conversation with what's caused their pain. And then I'm going to patch them. When I see people drinking energy drinks, I'm going to look at the energy drink and turn it around and ask them, tell me the ingredients you recognize in this energy drink. If you drink energy drinks, look at the ingredients. The two ingredients that you will recognize is caffeine and water. You will not recognize anything else because it's a bunch of chemicals. Also, I'll ask people in the middle of the conversation, how open are they to multiple streams of income? Or a business that would take very little time for them to build, and they could do it in their free time or just in their everyday, and they could make more money. I also target people in direct sales. There's a lot of people on social media selling direct sales. Reach out to them. Reach out to them on social media. Ask them to have coffee. Ask them to learn about their business. Don't talk about your business. Be like, I'd like to talk to you about your business. Get in the door. And when they talk about their business, say, that's interesting. Well, I'm doing something too. And then talk about your business. If you try to set appointments with people just to talk about your business, sometimes it's not going to work. But if you're interested in what they're doing, and then the conversation evolves to what you're doing, it's a lot more effective way of getting in front of people. You could use your social media to talk about the product. You could talk about your transformation. Now, this is the problem. A lot of you don't like to talk on video. My wife's really good on video. Do you know why she's really good on video? Because she's done a lot. She's got a lot of practice, and she doesn't care what people think. When you take a photo of yourself, when my daughter is in a photo, the first thing that she does is she zooms in and looks at her. When my wife takes a photo, she sometimes says, man, it's a beautiful photo. And I look at it and I look like crap because we all just look at ourselves. I do the same thing. When we do a video, we're worse. We're very self-critical. And so if you watch your video before you post it, you will never post it. Just get out there and do it. You're going to connect with more people not being polished and not being perfect. My wife will sometimes mess up in a video and she'll just post it. She's like, that's good. I'm normal. And she's right. She's very smart. People don't want perfect. They want a connection. Friends and family, they're going to be your worst critics. You know why? Because they know you the most. They know you the best. And they've been there for every failure and they've been there for every success. So when you're doing something new, they're going to be the worst. But you know what? They're the best to practice on because they're the hardest critic of what you're doing. But stay consistent and they're going to join you. People you went to school with, people you worked with, they're all great people. But when you approach them, don't call up and talk about the business. Call up and ask them how they're doing. Call up and ask them what they're doing. Call up and ask them what they like about what they're doing. Ask them what they would change about what they're doing. When you're having conversations with people, you have to know what's going on in their life to be able to position whatever we're doing that's going to help them. They might be going through a health crisis, but you're not going to know that unless you ask questions. So what I would suggest is pull your phone out and go through all your contacts and reach out to see how people are doing, what they're doing. And then when you mention what you're doing, tell them you don't have a lot of time to talk about it because you guys are new and you're going to feel trapped. But say, you know what, listen, I would love your opinion. I have a call on Thursday night with my partner, and I'd love for you to join the call and tell me what you think about this. I really value your opinion, and I would really like to get your feedback. And just start inviting people in. It's a numbers game. But the main thing you need to do, you guys, is you need to talk to people. And if you can afford to get inventory, patch them. 75% of people will have something happen within 3 to 6 days. Some people won't. The people that don't have anything, more than likely, are not using it consistently because it's a new habit. They're not drinking enough water. But you got to be consistent in this business and talk to people. We are now a society of immediate results. If something doesn't happen immediately, if our business doesn't take off immediately, it doesn't work. There's nothing in life that works like that. You guys have to work at this. Give it 2 years, give it 3 years of being consistent and see what happens. Mike will tell you he is nothing special. He's been doing this 2.5 years. He's making $65,000 a week, $250,000 a month. When he started, he said he'd be happy if he made $10,000 a month. Now he's making $250,000 a month. But he talks to people every single day about this patch. All right, so
Y
let me
él
get
no,
into
y
the
él no tiene, babe, let me say something. Y él no
And
tiene,
he
Mike y su
doesn't
esposa
have, Mike and his
no
wife,
tienen,
they
no
don't
tienen redes
have
sociales, tienen
social
Instagram. Y él
media
dice, él
followers.
solamente
They
postea
have
lo que se come y
Instagram,
a
but
su
he
perrito.
only posts what he
Nada
eats and
más.
his dog.
O sea, él en una llamada que
That's,
yo
oh,
escuché
in a call
dice,
that
estaba
I
diciendo
listened
que cuando
in
inició el negocio,
to, he was saying
¿qué
that when he
hizo con su
started the
esposa?
business, what did
Fue
he
a
do
todos
with
los
his wife?
contactos que tenía
He
en su
went to
teléfono.
all the contacts that
A
he had on his
todos.
phone, to
Y entonces
all of
le
them.
contestaba
And
Jorge. Hola,
Jorge would
mijo.
reply,
Hola.
for example,
Y
"Hey
él
Jorge,
decía,
how
qué
are you?
pena. Yo estaba llamando a un Jorge
I
porque te
was
estaba
calling
contando
another
algo, pero
Jorge.
como
I'm
que me
so
confundí de
sorry. I was
Jorge.
going to
No, que soy el de no sé
talk
qué
to another
fulanito,
Jorge
que
to
nos
tell him
encontramos
about
en este
something.
lugar.
No, I'm
Ah,
this
sí, no
Jorge.
sé qué,
Remember
tal
that we met
cosa.
in this place?
Bueno, esto no puede ser
Oh, yeah,
casualidad.
it's true. Well,
Por algo
this
me
cannot be
confundí
a
de Jorge.
coincidence. There must
Déjame
be a reason
contarte lo que le
why
iba a
I
contar
got
a mi amigo
confused with
Jorge.
Jorge.
O sea,
Let me tell you what I
así
was going to tell
él
my
y su
Jorge
esposa
friend.
reclutaron a
That's how he and
150
his wife
personas
recruited
y hoy en
150
día,
people.
después de
And
2 años y
nowadays,
medio,
after
están
two years
ganando
and a half, they
más
are
de 60
earning
mil
more
dólares.
than
60,000, ¿cuánto dijo?
$70,000. 60,000, right, Jay?
$65,000 a la
65,000
semana.
a week?
A la semana.
a week.
A week.
Los uplines de ellos,
Their
que son los
uplines
americanos, te
who are
hacen
North American
140
earn
mil dólares a la semana
$140,000 a
y
week,
tampoco tienen redes
and
sociales.
they don't have social media
Entonces, nuevamente, las redes
either.
sociales son una
So
herramienta.
again, social
Son
media
una
is just a
herramienta
tool.
maravillosa
It
que
is an
tenemos para
amazing
compartir
tool that we have that we
testimonios.
can share
Estoy segurísima
testimonials
que la
through.
mayoría
I'm
de
sure that
ustedes
most
entró
of you
a comprar el parche porque
enrolled
vio
because you
testimonios
want to
en
try the
en mis
patch
redes
because you saw
sociales.
testimonials on my
Estoy
social
segura.
media.
O
I'm
porque me
almost sure.
escuchó a mí
Or
hablar
because you
del
heard
parche.
me
Entonces,
speaking
nuevamente, esta
about
es
the
una
patch.
ventana que
So
tenemos
again, this
y
is
la
a
debemos de
window
aprovechar.
that we have and
Pero
we
ese
have to
tú a
leverage
tú,
it. But that
sobre todo
one-on-one,
con este producto,
especially
es
with this product, is
importante.
super important.
Súper importante y les
Super
va a dar muy
important. And
buenos
this is going to
resultados.
give you very good
Así
results.
que, amor, are you gonna
So,
go
Jay, are you
deep into
going
the
to go
manager
deep
and how
into
much they can make
manager and
and
how
how?
much they can make and how?
Yeah, I'm going to talk about that now. That's the next thing I'm talking
Awesome.
about at the end.
Perfect.
All right, guys. So now I want to talk about the comp, okay? And I want to talk about how you guys make money inside of this comp plan, right? So there's four ways that we make money into this comp plan. And the four ways that we make money is when we have customers sign up. Okay. So if a customer just wants to sign up, and what I always tell people is to meet people where they are, not where you want them to be. And what I mean by that, if they say, I just want to be a customer, I'm going to talk to them about becoming a brand partner because getting them in the binary plan, just like when you guys signed up, everyone that signs up after you, you guys will get that volume from us. And that's the beautiful thing about this comp plan. If they're thinking they might want to do it as a business, I'm going to push them that direction and just say you might want to consider this. But if they're not, they just want to buy it retail, then you can buy it retail. And if they buy it retail, you get a $50 commission every single time they buy. Okay. If they want to buy it wholesale as a preferred or a preferred plus customer, then you get a $20 commission every single time they buy. Okay. So that's one way that you make money off this comp plan is through retail customers and regular wholesale customers. Okay. The second way is through if someone signs up for the business, you make money off of the packs, right? So if someone signs up as a core, 295, advanced 535, or premium at 1750. Your commission that you make off a core is $35, advanced is $75, and premium is $405. Okay, that's the second way that you make money inside the comp plan. So, like my wife was talking about a manager. Once you become a manager in this business, right? Once you have four people in your organization, you can make up to $1,500 per week. Now, this is all volume based, right? And so I'm going to explain that to you guys very, very slowly. So you can make up to $1,500 in what's called the weekly cycle bonuses. Okay. That's when you become a manager, right? All the way up to senior president director, you can make $25,000 per week just off this one bonus. but let's just focus on getting to manager. What could you make once you hit manager? And that's $1,500 per week for getting 4 people in the business, but it's volume based, right? So if they're not doing anything, then you're not going to get to that volume, because how that volume works is you have to have 660 volume on what we call your power leg, which is the leg that's the strongest. The strongest legs means the most volume, right? And then we call the other leg the profit leg, the lower volume leg, the profit leg. You have to have $330 of volume on that leg. Once you have 660 on your strong leg or the leg with the most volume, and 330 on your weak leg or the leg with the least volume, that's $50 for every single one of those 660 and 330 that you have in your organization. So when you're a manager, you can make up to $1,500. Now, what does that mean? How much volume do you need in your business to hit that 1,500? Okay. So if you have $1,500 and it's divided by 50, you need 30 cycles. Okay. So 30 times 330, you need $9,900 on your weak leg, and you need 18 or 19,200 to be on your strong leg for you to get $1,500 every single week. Okay? So your volume on your weak leg needs to be $9,900, and it needs to be $19,000 on your strong leg, and you can make that $1,500. But if you don't have that volume, you're getting $50 for every 660 and 330 that you have. That counts for one cycle, and you get paid $50 for that. Okay? So I'm going to show you my example.
Este ejemplo va a ser bueno porque de pronto suenan
Okay,
unos números
this
muy
might
grandes de
sound like
cuatro
very
personas,
big numbers with four
pero si
people,
esas
right?
cuatro personas
But
realmente
if
están
those four
haciendo el
people
negocio como
truly want to
ustedes y
work
como
the
nosotros,
business with
ellos van a
like you
traer
and like
clientes,
us,
ellos van
they're
a
going to
traer
bring
brand
in
partners,
clients, they're going to
ellos
bring in
están
brand
moviendo su
partners.
negocio, lo
They
están
are
abriendo
moving their
todos los días.
business, they are
Entonces,
opening
llegar a
it
ese
every
volumen,
day. So
de
to
pronto
reach
a unos
that
candidatos
volume,
dicen,
okay,
wow, es
suddenly you
mucho,
can see this
pero
and say,
créanme,
wow,
con
it's a
una
lot.
organización
But believe me,
trabajando,
with an
para que el
organization
ejemplo,
working, Jay is going
ustedes
to
lo van a
teach you the
conseguir.
example. You're going to
A ver,
get that.
bebé.
So right now, this week, okay? So you can see my volume right here. My left leg is what's called my profit leg right now, because it's my weak leg. It's the least volume, because my right leg has $1,247,682 on it, right? So this is my power leg. So my weak leg right now to this minute, which is not even, it's 3 a.m., 3 p.m. We're 15 hours into the day. Okay. So far this day, we've done 4,000 in volume just today in volume. Okay. So now that 4,118, you're going to divide that by 330. And so that's 12 cycles. Okay. To max out the $1,500, you have to have 30. I have all the way to Sunday to get that volume to max out that $1,500. So that's what my wife was saying is your volume will start stacking when you bring customers in. But remember this leg right here, someone else is building that. That volume that's $1 million, there's a lot of people involved, because when I signed up, everyone that signed up on that right leg after me, not even in my organization, not people that I brought in, this goes to that volume. Same thing here. This 4,118 is not all my volume. It's not all the people that I brought in. It's once I signed up and then other people signed other people up, not direct to me, but in that binary leg that I signed up under. So you're going to see in a couple months, 3 months, you're going to have volume on your left leg. You're like, where did that come from? Well, that come from us, and that come from other people that went under us, that went under us, that went under us. You get credit for that volume. So you have to bring people in too, right? On both sides. So you're going to have to build your right leg volume, and that's probably going to be your weak leg, because your left leg is going to run. So once you get your organization set, you're going to want to put people on your right leg. But we'll help you guys as time goes on to balance your volume to see where you can get paid. Okay? So just keep watching the comp videos. And again, we have very limited time tonight, but I just want to give you guys a good base understand that you're in a comp plan, that other people are doing some work for you, but you just have to bring people into business and it will grow. It will grow like a snowball because those 4 people can turn into 30, can turn into 40, and you're getting all of that credit in your leg. So just because you bring 4 people in, I mean, the gentleman that brought in 100 that's making 65,000, he brought in 100 people in 2.5 years. In his organization, he has 140,000 people that he gets paid from 100. 140,000 from 100 people over 2.5 years, which means he's brought in a person about every 2 weeks. And in 2.5 years, he's making $65,000 a week. That's how this comp plan works and how it is so beneficial. What I want to do now is open it up, babe, for any questions that they might
Yes,
have.
but one second, I have a question, babe. So when is the 1,200,000 that we have disappears? Because you said the weak leg started all over again, right?
Yeah,
So
because
when
you get paid. I got paid on all that volume last week because I cycled out the other side.
so the other volume in the other leg doesn't disappear ever?
That doesn't disappear ever because I'm going to just keep cycling on it each week. So it never ever disappears. That's why they have to stay active, because if they don't stay active, if I didn't stay active, like I would lose all that volume. So
And
so
I
look,
just want you to highlight again why it's so
you see
good
right
for
here,
them.
this right here has to be above 110. I mean, sorry, 55, or I wouldn't be active. If I become inactive, that $1,000,000 I lose all that volume. That's the only way you can lose your volume, is if you're not on auto ship and you don't stay active. If you're not active, that $1,000,000 represents $125,000 in commissions to us. Because I'll cycle off of that, all that money.
Entonces, que en conclusión hay que estar súper pendientes
So
de
in
ese
conclusion,
autoenvío.
we have to be
O sea, hay que
paying a
estar
lot of
súper, súper
attention
pilas
about
con el autoenvío. And babe,
auto
I just want you
shipment.
to highlight again
And Jay, I want
why
you to
they're in
highlight.
such a good position right now that they sign up. And we're bringing so much volume. Just say that one more time, because it's important for them to know, and even the people that they will bring, for them to explain that to them. Is the time is now. Like, this is the time, because we're bringing a lot of volume.
Yeah, what she's saying is it's really important that it's time is of the essence. I mean, you guys are really, really, I mean, at the right place at the right time. I mean, you guys signed up at the right place at the right time because of the amount of people that we're bringing into the business. All those people are going to go under you. As we continue to grow, those people continue to go under you, and you're going to see your volume really, really grow. As you bring other people in, it's going to be the same benefit for them, right? So they want to sign up now, because when they sign up, as this business is really, really growing, in 2 or 3 years, when it's really, really takes off, they're already in and their volume is growing and they're making money off of this volume. So the great unique thing about the binary compensation plan is that you are benefiting from other people's work that have nothing to do with you, right? So when you're in a unilevel, like my wife and I have been in the last 2 companies, you're only benefiting from the people that are actually in your organization, period. So when you're in a unilevel, you go wide and you go deep. So how your organization grows is based on how those people are doing in your organization, but they're directly connected to you. In this, you're making money from people that were not connected to you. So my upline, Kyle Kimbrough, when he started bringing people in. I have no idea who those people are, but they are on my left side. I have no idea who they are. I love all of them. But when they enrolled, I get credit for all of what they're doing and when they bring people into the business. So that's how all this grows. That's why you guys, when you're talking to people, and that's why I'm glad you guys signed up now, because this is just going to take off and take off and take off. It's always going to be good to sign up, but you guys are really lucky. You guys signed up at the exact perfect right time, because this is going to take off. Now, what you have to do is you have to grow your other side. Okay. We're not saying we're going to do the work for you. What we're saying is you're going to have a huge benefit of building one leg eventually, once you get your organizational structure set up, having the 3 people on each side. This business is just going to rock and roll for you guys. And then you guys are going to focus on building that other leg, and you're going to be able to cycle off of all the volume that's coming in the business.
Awesome. Do you want to open it for questions?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I just ask you. I send you in the chat, if you could read it, that you explain, you divide basically the patches. Él divide, o sea, si te pones a
Babe,
pensar,
do
He
you want me to
divides.
stop this recording just to have a clean recording and then we can do the questions and answers?
sure, that's okay.
So it's not so long?
Sure.
Okay, Justin, Evelyn, you guys can stop recording.